Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 17 of our Let's Play Fallout 4 series. And today we are picking up where we left off. So, Dr. Mari has our piece of hippocampus that we recovered, and she's going to try to extract the memory from Kellogg of where Sean Fartley is trying to find his son.
Bob Fartley. Sean Fartley is our son.
Oh, that's what I said. Yeah,
Dr. Amari.
All right.
And so I had a little talk with Bob Fartley before the last episode about his excessive farting. And he said that he would try to keep it a little more under control, and he would only fart if he absolutely had to, or when it would be really funny. So that's what he said.
He's been having some really messed up dreams lately. He dreamed he was a guy with blue hair and wore a really weird leotard. I don't know why, but Bob has confided in me that he dreamt that he was some guy with blue hair and a leotard and a face paint. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his all his farting gives him some sort of altered consciousness from the smell. He sniffs it and then it goes into his brain. It changes his whole it makes him hallucinate. Oh, please stand by. So I believe this part is actually going to take up most of our episode, I think, perhaps, because it takes a while.
And if not all of it, a good portion. It's going to be about at least 15 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, but it's still pretty exciting because we're in our investigation of finding where Sean Fartley is being held at. Bob, what did I tell you? Remember what we talked about, Bob?
Appears to be working, although the memory is quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Oh, there you go.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad.
Remember,
That cost her more than a few beatings.
These memories as Kellogg.
I never
This
knew what
may
happened to
prove
her after I
disorienting
left.
at first.
I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have.
Is that supposed to... Wait, who's that
Instead,
supposed to be? Is that
I
Sean
ended
right
up
there, or is
running
that...
That's Kellogg.
Oh, that's Kellogg. Oh, the
I told
kid.
myself I wanted to find somewhere out
Or
from
in
under
his
the
deep-seated
thumb of the
memories.
NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's gonna be fun. The thing about happiness is
So it's a little more. Is
You
that
only
supposed to
know
be
you had
him
it.
right there?
Yep.
when it's
Oh,
gone.
okay.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. You'll see. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance.
Aw, why did you have to fart in their faces?
Oh, I know.
I know Kellogg's a piece of shit, Bob, but be nice.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter
I mean, come on, Bob. This is a serious moment right now.
and never desert her? Not for 1 second.
I'm just...
So Bob, not Bob.
Let's keep looking.
Kellogg had.
I'll connect you
Okay.
to the next
Yep.
intact
Oh.
memory.
Well, at least he didn't fart on the baby.
Babies are innocent. They
How
never...
did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I found another
weren't
memory
there
to try.
to help
I'll
them.
connect you.
What happens if you fall off?
You can't.
Oh, you can't? Oh, okay. I was going to say, because.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Ew,
So,
what is that? Ew. Are those,
Here, you'll take care of me.
Oh.
Sarah.
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do. As you...
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
So that's who he worked for.
What do you want? The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
That'd be cool if there was an item up there that you can pick up.
Of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Oh, sure. Now she wants to
One of
talk.
these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
That's good.
Oh, was he in that one cryo?
Hopefully it's...
I never knew why we
or-
didn't just
yeah.
refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Just find it. Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just... Even then,
Oh,
I knew
that's
it was a
you.
mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge.
Huh.
No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those
big mistake.
Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
So this part kind of goes
They
back
could
to
take
like
me out.
episode 1.
They won't be able to hide from
Where
him
he,
for
like,
long.
you know, when he after he kills, looks in Bob's vault.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not some soft-hearted vault dweller. I am actually an ex-military badass. You don't know what that
This is
means.
the one.
Do ya?
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Open it.
Is it over?
Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Mm-hmm.
What's the holdup? I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
It wasn't my idea to settle down
supposed
with
to
the
be a
kid
very
in the
recent
middle of
memory.
Diamond City.
So, good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going
He's
back.
got to be like 12 years old right there.
I knew it was just
12
temporary.
or 13 looking.
It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like 10 or 12 years old.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Oh, there you go.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
do we find a place with no entrance or exit?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same, if you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Yay! Oh, that was interesting. So now I just got to find some armor, but this is your current armor?
Hey, Valentine.
Yeah, I just need to go find my
Inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that
Oh, that's
you?
Kellogg talking.
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Nick.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to go alone.
Let's head out.
Let's head out.
Right.
Oh, whoops.
I thought he said go along, not go alone.
Oh, whoops.
Sorry, everybody. I'm a little tired. I stayed up really late playing D&D.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, because at least you're able to go back on some RPGs. Once you make a decision, like, you have to keep it. But,
Alright. Let's go arm ourselves. I should have enough power cores that I should be able to make it to the glowing sea.
Okay.
But I won't be able to use my power fist.
Oh, so you have to actually try this.
I have to try.
Oh. Well, at least we can go back to using the silent but deadly again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's honestly clear.
Doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right.
Who's that guy?
Getting off track.
Hancock, the leader of Good Neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I walked in and I just shot a guy?
Oh, and he's alive again?
No, this is the mayor who walked up and said, "I'm glad to see you can handle yourself."
Oh, okay. From, I think that was 2 episodes ago? Or maybe 3? Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, yes, the celebratory teabag. Oh, that one, yeah, that thing, the fat man, that's still there. What does it mean when they're in red like that?
I'm stealing.
Oh, I see.
Nick doesn't like it, but you know, they're all over there. I can get away with it.
Not the Salisbury steak. No, where there's a Salisbury steak, there's bound to be a plastic fork in there too. I'm sure.
Where there's a will, there's a whey protein.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between
Let's see what you have.
a gun for every occasion.
Oh, here you go. That'd be cool if you can trade him back his own gun that we that we took.
Alrighty.
Oh.
So, let's travel, go pick up the power armor, and let's head on out.
So everyone, that's our episode for today. We will take off and do. What are we doing next?
Next, we will be making the long jaunt down to the glowing sea in power armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and grab our power armor, and until then, we will see you in the next episode.